Today's Thriving Thursday is sponsored by Little River Medical Center. Good morning. Thanks so much for watching Living Local. It is Thriving Thursday, and so we are here at Little River Medical Center, and we're chatting about something more on the serious side. So August 31st is International Overdose Awareness Day, right?
Yes.
I'm chatting with Bonnie here, who's kind of let us know about some things you can do to help folks that may be struggling, right? Mm-hmm. So tell me about your role here.
So I am the MAT Patient Services Coordinator, which is a fancy way of saying that I help patients who are interested in getting into our opiate use disorder program. What that is people who have become dependent on prescription painkillers, heroin, fentanyl. We help get them into our program. We get them stabilized on Suboxone, buprenorphine, and then we follow up with counseling and doctor's visits.
Okay. Now, I've been learning about Suboxone and stuff a little bit more lately, but for folks that may not know that term, what is that?
It is a medication that's used to treat opiate use disorder. So what it does in the brain is it helps block the receptors that the opiates normally would fill.
Okay.
So it reduces cravings, it gets rid of the withdrawal, and it helps people recover from opiate addiction.
Okay, okay. And you know, you and I were kind of chatting before we started rolling about what a huge need this is in our area, right?
So Horry County is unfortunately #1 in overdose deaths in the state, and South Carolina is #5 in overdoses in the country. Wow. So it's a really big issue here.
Yeah.
And there unfortunately are not a lot of services for people looking to enter recovery.
Of course. And this is kind of a passion project for you as well, because you kind of have your own journey with addiction, right?
So I'm a person in long-term recovery, and what that means to me is that I haven't used a drink or a drug since December 18th, 2011. So I'm very proud of that.
Yeah.
I'm passionate about that. My journey has led me into this field, and if I can help people, just one person, escape the horrors of addiction, that's really important to me.
Right. Now I see you have some Narcan, a whole little packet thing over there. What is this?
So we recently became community distributors through Deotis. So what we are able to do is we are able to give out free Narcan kits to members of the community. They do not have to be patients here.
Wow.
And what it is it's a 2-pack of a Narcan nasal spray. So what Narcan is, if you haven't heard about it before, it is an overdose reversal medication.
Oh, wow.
So if someone is overdosing on opiates, it works just like a nasal spray. You spray it up someone's nose, and it helps reverse the effects of that overdose. So these are 2-packs. We don't split them up. We give them out as a 2-pack, and we help train the community on how to use these.
Now, if somebody, is needing this service, or they know someone who's needing it, what should they do?
They can call the Little River Medical Center at 843-663-8000, and the person answering the phone will help direct the call. They do not have to be patients of our program currently. We will gladly enroll anyone, and any current patients who might not have asked for help before, please do so. Please do so.
Yeah, and again, we were talking, and this may not look like, somebody that we would think of as having an addiction problem, right? There's a lot of functioning addicts that are in our everyday lives, right?
In South Carolina, there are over 283,000 people in recovery.
Wow.
And they are your family members, your friends, your neighbors, every walk of life. People can be affected by substance use disorder. And it is not a shameful thing. It is not a moral failing. The way I look at it is my wires are just crossed a little differently.
Yeah. Well, that's great. Well, thank you, Bonnie, for sharing your personal experience as well as what you guys offer here at Little River Medical Center. I hope that really helps a lot of folks out. I know this well. I mean, that's a big deal. Well, thank you again. Thank you guys for watching Living Local. We'll see you next time. Today's Thriving Thursday is sponsored by Little River Medical Center.